What's up guys, BVHD here, back with another episode of Skill to Division 1, obviously the Season 2. Now I decided to go off, sell my team that I was using, which was getting really frustrated with the 4-5-1 side, and go off and make a new team. Quite a few skillers that I like to use, and we'll go on to the squad now. Now as you can see, it is a 4-1-2-1-2 side, and there's a mixture of players in there, which we'll talk about in a minute. But we've got Julio Cesar in net, right back we've got Conco. We've got Diakite at the back with David Luiz, very overpowered indeed. Wallace at left back, we'll talk about him in a moment. Sissoko at defensive midfield. Right mid we have the first of the 5-star skills, which is Ben Arthur. Then we have Robinho left mid, attacking mid Ronaldinho, and then up front we have Rafael Sobis and we have Leandro Damião. Now everyone gets 9 chemistry. And the reason I've gone for Wallace is because I really didn't know who to get left back. If you have any suggestions, defensive players I want, then go for it. But I wanted to try out his shot as well. I've heard a lot of good things. And overall I've heard a lot of good things about the whole squad's very strong at the back, which is what I was going for. And I might change Leandro Damião to someone like Pato or Wellington. Someone like that. Bit more pace. Or maybe even Elkerson up there. We're not too sure yet. But we go into our first game here and we come up against the 4-4-2 Serie A side. Very strong team indeed. A lot of pace on the wings with Robinho and Biabani, I think that was. And he proved to be an average player. You know, I've just come back from I've come back from this break of not playing FIFA, and it's so difficult. You saw it in yesterday's episode, which was just a rage episode, really very short indeed. I really did struggle against some of the opponents I was coming up against, and things got a little bit easier for me after I played a few games. But that was literally the first game I played. The first 2 games I played on FIFA in about a week's time. So, you know, it's hard to get back into once you've not played for a while, especially when it comes to skilling, because everything seems a bit like straightforward to you. Like I used to be able to do the running waka waka, and now I can't do that. I can do it in the arena still, but I'm struggling to do it in game. So it just takes a bit of time to get back used to things. He makes it 1-0 there with Hernandez anyway. And at half-time, we go into half-time, it's 1-0 to him. Things need to change for us because we are trying to, you know, go through to Division 1. I don't think it'll happen this time, so I think we'll have to replay Division 2, which I don't mind because, you know, it gives me more time to get better goals for the compilation at the end, which is obviously the aim. So obviously this is kind of like easing back into it kind of thing, trying to get those skill runs going again and skill moves flowing. And trying to be a bit more creative. I just don't want to do the same skills all the time. I'm going to try and mix it up. Maybe not always 5-star skills. I'll try and get a few like ball rolls, little drag backs and stuff like that in it. Things that people don't expect when you come up against them online. Or I wouldn't anyway. Hernandez makes it 2-0 there anyway. And that is how the game ends. Very disappointing from us. Ben Arthur managed to snatch one, but wasn't enough to beat the opposition. So it's another loss on the record. And it's not looking good for the team. The first game with them and we've lost. But I tell you now, they were very strong when I was using them in game. I did enjoy using the side, so hopefully change the strikers a little bit, and hopefully we can get a few better results. Basically, I think I'll go for Wellington, the transfer version. I think he plays for Granero now, or Gremio, not Granero, Gremio. We're going to the second game here anyway, and he's basically got a BBVA side with Torres slapped up front, and he was a very strong player as well. 3 centre mids, which are all very defensive players. As well as a very strong defence as well. So it did prove quite difficult to break down. And Victor Valdez in net was an absolute rock in this game. A little surprise coming up towards the end. But yeah, guys, really, we've just been, I don't know, this team is very strong defensively. Just need to get a bit more pace upfield, you know, because nowadays everyone seems to have these rapid defenders. But I make a really newbie mistake there and gift him a goal even. And it's not good to see. Let me know, guys, in the comment section down below who you would like to see up front. There is a lot of players I could use from, I think they have to be from Liga BBVA. No, actually, wait. Yeah, I think so. I think it has to be not Liga BBVA, Liga do Brazil, Brazilians. But you know, and I've got Sobis as a centre forward playing up front, but he still gets 9 chemistry. I just don't see the need. There's no need to go out and dish out the extra coins if I can get full chemistry with him as a centre forward. But we did try and push on in this game to try and get an equaliser at least. And we kept pushing and kept pushing. And eventually it did pay off, as you'll see shortly in this next clip. But guys, that is the end pretty much from me. Just a few more clips left to go. If you have enjoyed the video, 30 likes would be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're not already and help me hit my target of 1,000 subscribers. And here is the goal I was talking about. A great overhead kick from David Luiz, that is. Do you think that's worthy of going in the compilation at the end? Leave it in the comment section down below. It's just something to think about. I thought it was quite a nice finish, and he does save me. He saves me basically with that goal. Have a look. He's showing how overpowered he is, getting me that vital point that could prove to be to either send us through to the next round or keep us up. You never do. Or the next league. Sorry. So yeah, guys, that's everything from me. As I mentioned, 30 likes would be great. Subscribe if you're not already. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.